And how does that aspect of the attachments influence training? Like, especially with the premise of you want to get those already bigger muscles even bigger. What is your thought there?
Okay, so first of all, that doesn't mean okay. So big is relative, right? Um, yes, you can see like volume wise if a muscle is bigger than another one, right? You can see if somebody has like big biceps with small shoulders, or vice versa. You can see if somebody has small pec muscles but whatever, huge lats. The whole point here is not just volume, but it's also, I'm probably going to talk about this next time, is we have to teach those muscles certain jobs, right? Jobs are super simple. You can either produce tension, absorb tension, or stabilize tension, right? So it's not only about size, and that's what we touched on briefly with quantity and quality. Quantity is size, and quality is the job part. Each big muscle has to be able to perform those three jobs that I just mentioned equally. So it's not just, hey, get your hamstrings bigger or bigger lats or bigger biceps. It's yes, that's one part of it. But the other one is also when is your biceps going to be needed when producing tensions or like flexing it or stabilizing it, just holding it or absorbing tension. It means negative movements, however you want to call them. So that's the whole point. The bigger one is, and I've mentioned the chain three, is um, for whatever reason, we have the tendency to analyze problems and pinpoint at one thing that is the issue. Size is the issue, job is the issue, the biceps is the issue, but it's always a combination of both. So how can we tackle that? The first thing is we have to understand that you cannot isolate single muscles in your body. I know it's easy to understand, like, okay, your hamstring is your problem, but there's no way you can isolate your hamstring. It's about a ratio. You can use your hamstrings more than your glutes or your quads or whatever. The body doesn't work like in single muscles. And I'm explaining this in detail in the book, how muscles change are actually structured, how they work together, how they get innervated through nerves, basically, so they're all attached with each other. And our job is to make the right connections based on, guess what, position with tension. With all that being said, let's dive into the next one because the questions are about the lower back issues, because I think it's a practical example is needed right now.